Welcome back. In today's video, we're diving deep into the world of rare coins to explore the top 10 most valuable Monticello Jefferson nickels. These 5-cent treasures are not just everyday change, some of them are exceptionally rare and can fetch big bucks in today's mark. So, let's get started. The 1964 nickel with the D mint mark and, notably, a rare black color condition. This coin might not look flashy at first, but it has a surprising place in the market for collectors today. Stick around to learn about what makes this 1964 Jefferson nickel unique, why collectors value it, and just how much it might be worth in today's market. Let's set the stage by looking back at 1964. It was a pivotal year for U.S. coin production due to the rising demand for coins and the recent minting of the new Kennedy $50. The mint produced billions of coins in 1964, including a staggering number of Jefferson nickels. In fact, it's estimated that the Denver Mint alone produced over 1 billion Jefferson nickels that year. But even with such high production, certain 1964 nickels hold more value, especially those with unique traits, like a rare finish or a distinct color variation. When you look closely at this nickel, you'll see the letter D on the reverse, just to the right of Monticello. This indicates that it was minted in Denver. While both the Philadelphia and Denver mints produced 1964 nickels, the ones from Denver with any unique characteristics, like our featured black color, can stand out in the collecting world. So, what makes this D-mint marked coin special? A lot of it comes down to condition and appearance. One of the unique features of this 1964 Jefferson nickel is its distinct black coloration. But you might be wondering, how did it get that way? The black color could be due to various factors. Sometimes, it's the result of prolonged exposure to certain elements, like sulfur or environmental factors that cause oxidation. Other times, it might be related to improper storage or even specific minting conditions that altered the metal surface over time. Unlike standard nickels with their classic silver-gray tone, these blackened nickels are rare finds and can draw collector interest because they're seen as unique. Over time, any change in the standard appearance of a coin, especially one this distinct, can add a layer of mystery and value. Now, let's talk about the big question: what's this black-toned 1964 D-mint Jefferson nickel worth? First, the condition of the coin is a critical factor. Coins that retain sharp details, despite the black color, tend to fetch higher prices. In today's market, unique variants like this one can go for anywhere from $675,000, depending on the collector's interest and coin's overall appearance. If you have one in especially well-preserved condition with minimal wear, you might even see a higher premium. Additionally, coins with unusual looks, like this black variant, are always interesting to specialized collectors who seek out one-of-a-kind items. Online auction platforms, coin shops, and collectors' forums are great places to keep an eye on current market trends and the latest selling prices for black-toned nickels like this one. So there you have it, a look into the unique and mysterious world of the 1964 D Jefferson nickel with black color. From its history to the fascinating causes of its dark hue, this coin is a fantastic example of how even the most common coins can have rare and valuable variations. If you come across one in your collection, make sure to hold on to it, as these coins can only grow in collector interest over time. Next up, we explore a true gem of American coinage, the 1946 Monticello Jefferson nickel with an S mint mark. This coin is not just a piece of history, it holds significant value in today's market, especially in circulation condition. So, let's find out what makes this nickel so special. To understand the significance of the 1946 Jefferson nickel, we need to look back at its origins. The Jefferson nickel was first issued in 1938, designed by Felix Schlag. The coin features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and a depiction of his home, Monticello, on the reverse. The coin was created as a replacement for the Buffalo nickel, which had been in circulation since 1913. The design of the Jefferson nickel has gone through various changes over the years, but the 1946 version is particularly notable because it was one of the first issued after World War II, symbolizing the country's return to normalcy. In 1946, the United States Mint produced the Jefferson nickel in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The S mint mark indicates that this particular nickel was struck in San Francisco. This mint produced a total of 28,506,000 coins that year, making it relatively common in terms of mintage. However, its value skyrockets when considering its condition and other factors. Now, let's take a closer look at the 1946 Jefferson nickel with the S mint mark. The obverse features Jefferson's profile with the inscription "In God We Trust" and "Liberty 1946." The reverse showcases Monticello with "E pluribus unum" inscribed above and 5 cents below. This coin was made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, but it was also produced during a time when the US was experimenting with different alloys due to silver shortages from the war. The presence of silver content, even in a small amount, is one reason collectors seek this coin today. When it comes to grading coins, the term circulation condition refers to coins that have been used in everyday transactions and exhibit wear from handling. While many 1946 Jefferson nickels remain in circulation, finding one in decent condition can be a challenge. Collectors often look for coins that still display sharp details, such as clear features on Jefferson's portrait and minimal wear on Monticello. Coins that are categorized as fine or very fine are particularly prized, while those in good condition may not fetch as much in the market. As of now, a nickel in fine condition can be valued around $120,000, while those in very fine condition can command prices upwards of $200,000. However, if you happen to come across an uncirculated specimen, you could see values soaring to $400,000 or more. In conclusion, the 1946 Monticello Jefferson nickel with the S mint mark is more than just a coin, it's a piece of American history. Its value in today's market reflects not only its rarity, but also the nostalgia it carries from a significant time in our nation's past. Next up, the 1953 Monticello Jefferson nickel. Specifically, we'll focus on the version without a mint mark, its rarity, and why it holds significant value in today's market. The Monticello Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938 and has been a beloved coin in American circulation ever since. The design was created by Felix Schlag, featuring a profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and an image of Monticello Jefferson's Virginia home on the reverse. But today, we'll zoom in on the specific 1953 coin that lacks a mint mark. You may be wondering, what's the big deal about mint marks? Well, mint marks indicate where a coin was produced. For the 1953 nickel, the Philadelphia Mint did not use a mint mark, so any 1953 nickel without a mint mark comes from there. Condition of the coin significantly affects its value. Today, we're discussing the 1953 Jefferson nickel in very good condition. This means the coin has been circulated but still retains some details like Jefferson's hair and the outlines of Monticello, though they may be worn. Now, let's get to the exciting part, the market value. While the face value of the nickel is just 5 cents, the 1953 without a mint mark has become a collectible item, particularly in very good condition. As of now, this coin can fetch anywhere between $370,000 in retail markets. However, if you find one in better condition or even uncirculated, the price can soar to $500,000 or more. In summary, the 1953 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is not just another nickel, it's a piece of history that represents an era of American craftsmanship. Its rarity in very good condition makes it a valuable addition to any collection. Next up, we'll explore the Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1941, specifically the version without a mint mark, which is not only a piece of American history, but also a rare treasure in today's market. To truly appreciate the significance of the 1941 Jefferson nickel, let's take a quick step back in time. The Jefferson nickel was first minted in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, this coin was created to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. On the obverse, we see a striking portrait of Jefferson, while the reverse features an image of Monticello, Jefferson's famous estate in Virginia. 1941 Jefferson nickel is particularly noteworthy because it marks an important era in U.S. coinage. While many nickels were minted during this period, the 1941 without a mint mark, meaning it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, has become a collector's item, especially in extra fine condition. This condition signifies that the coin has minimal wear, showcasing the details beautifully. For those new to coin collecting, understanding coin grading is essential. Extra fine coins, like our featured nickel today, will show slight signs of wear on the highest points but still retain much of their original luster and detail. Collectors often seek these coins because they represent a balance between affordability and quality. Now, let's talk about rarity and value. The 1941 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is relatively scarce compared to other nickels from the same era. While millions were minted, many were lost or damaged over the years. As a result, finding one in extra fine condition is quite rare. Current market trends indicate that these coins can sell for anywhere between $230,000 in average condition. However, in extra fine condition, they can command prices upwards of $450,000 or more, depending on the coin's specific characteristics and market demand. In fact, at recent auctions, we've seen examples of the 1941 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in extra fine condition fetch even higher prices, particularly if accompanied by a professional grading service certification. Some collectors are willing to pay top dollar for this piece, recognizing its historical significance and rarity. The 1941 Jefferson nickel is often overlooked by new collectors, but it holds a special place in the hearts of seasoned numismatists. It's a wonderful example of how a seemingly common coin can turn out to be quite valuable, especially when it's preserved well. So, if you come across a 1941 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, especially in extra fine condition, consider yourself fortunate. Not only does it serve as a reminder of our nation's history, but it also represents a smart investment in the world of coin collecting. Next up, the 1946 Monticello Jefferson nickel with an S mint mark. This coin isn't just a piece of change, it holds significant value and history. So, let's explore why this nickel is so sought after by collectors and what it's worth in today's market. Monticello Jefferson nickel was first minted in 1938, honoring Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States. The 1946 coin marks a pivotal year in its history. After World War II, the U.S. Mint began striking coins again with a fresh approach. This year saw the introduction of the 1946 nickel, which featured Jefferson's profile on the obverse and the iconic Monticello building on the reverse. Now, you might wonder, what makes the 1946 nickel with an S mint mark so special? The S stands for the San Francisco Mint, where this particular nickel was produced. In 1946, most nickels were minted in Philadelphia and Denver, but the San Francisco Mint only produced a limited number of these coins. This rarity adds to its appeal and value among collectors. The condition of a coin significantly impacts its value. The 1946 Jefferson nickel in circulated condition, like the one we're discussing today, has seen its fair share of wear and tear. Circulated coins might have scratches, nicks, or a loss of luster, but they still hold value, especially if they are rare. For a circulated 1946 S nickel, collectors look for coins that retain as much detail as possible, despite their age. As of today, the market value for a 1946 Jefferson nickel with an S mint mark in circulated condition can range from $350,000 depending on its specific condition and demand. However, if you have an exceptionally well-preserved example, it could fetch much more, upwards of $500,000. In recent years, the interest in coin collecting has surged, causing prices to fluctuate. The 1946 S nickel has seen a gradual increase in value, driven by collectors eager to complete their sets and investors looking for stable assets. The rarity of the San Francisco Mint mark, combined with the nostalgia of post-war America, makes this coin a hot item in the current market. To give you a better understanding of its market value, I spoke with a local coin dealer about the 1946 S nickel. Let's see what they had to say. The 1946 S Jefferson nickel is definitely a coin that collectors should keep an eye on. Its value can vary widely based on condition, but if you find one in decent shape, it can be a great addition to any collection. Next up, we explore a remarkable piece of American numismatics, the 1954 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. This nickel isn't just any ordinary 5-cent piece, it's a rare silver coin that holds significant market value today. To appreciate the 1954 Jefferson nickel, we need to understand its history. Introduced in 1938, the Jefferson nickel was designed by Felix Schlag. This coin was created to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, and features a profile of Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, his famous home, on the reverse. The Jefferson nickel has gone through various design changes and compositions over the years. The 1954 version is particularly interesting because it's made of a silver-copper alloy, a fact that adds to its appeal among collectors. Now, let's focus on the 1954 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. This coin was minted in Philadelphia, which is why it lacks a mint mark. Coins from this year exhibit a design that's typical of the series, but in very good condition, it can be quite rare. But what exactly does very good condition mean? A coin in this grade will show significant wear, but its primary features, like Jefferson's profile and the details of Monticello, are still visible. In numismatic terms, very good indicates that the coin has been in circulation but still holds historical and collectible value. So, why is the 1954 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark considered rare? One factor is its mintage numbers. The Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 26 million of these coins, but many were lost to circulation over the decades, leading to a limited supply of higher-grade examples today. Moreover, the growing interest in numismatics has increased demand for coins like the 1954 Jefferson nickel. Collectors are always on the lookout for pieces that can complete their sets, and this particular nickel fits that bill perfectly. As of now, the market value of a 1954 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in very good condition can range significantly based on various factors such as market demand, collector interest, and the specific coin's grade. On average, you can expect to see values ranging from $230,000, however, in higher grades, or if the coin possesses unique characteristics, the value can climb much higher. For example, coins graded as fine or extra fine can fetch anywhere from $300,000, and rare examples in uncirculated condition could command prices over $800,000 at auction. It's a testament to how the value of these coins can appreciate over time. If you're looking to add a 1954 Jefferson nickel to your collection, here are a few tips. First, always buy from reputable dealers or auction houses. Look for coins that have been graded by professional organizations, as this can help ensure you're getting a fair value. And finally, don't hesitate to ask questions. Knowledge is key in the world of coin collecting. The 1954 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is more than just a 5-cent piece. It's a historical artifact that offers insights into American history and coinage. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, this coin represents an exciting opportunity to explore the world of numismatics. Next up, the 1953 Monticello Jefferson nickel with a D mint mark. This coin is not only a part of our national heritage, but also a rare find in today's market, especially when it comes in that unique black color condition. So, let's explore its details, history, and why it holds significant value in the collector's market. First, let's take a quick look back at the Jefferson nickel. Introduced in 1938, this 5-cent coin honors Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. The obverse features a profile of Jefferson, while the reverse showcases his iconic home, Monticello, symbolizing his legacy. The 1953 edition of the Jefferson nickel was produced during a time of significant change in America, just a few years after World War II. This was also the year that the Mint began using new technology in their coin production, leading to subtle changes in the coin's appearance and quality. Now, let's discuss the specifics of the 1953 D Jefferson nickel. The D Mint mark indicates that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint. The production numbers for this year were quite significant, with around 34 million coins minted. However, not all of these coins have survived in pristine condition. This nickel weighs 5 grams and is made from a copper-nickel alloy, which gives it a distinct metallic sheen. The coin is 21.21 mm in diameter, making it a standard size for nickels. But what makes the 1953D particularly interesting is its rarity in high-quality condition. You might be wondering, what exactly is the black color condition? This term refers to a specific toning that can occur on coins due to various factors, including environmental exposure and storage conditions. While some collectors prefer coins in their original luster, blackened or toned coins like this one can be incredibly appealing and are often considered unique due to their rarity. When we refer to the black color condition, we're looking at coins that exhibit a deep, dark patina. This toning can sometimes enhance the aesthetic appeal of the coin, drawing attention to its details. However, it's essential to note that toning can also affect the value, depending on its appearance and the preferences of collectors. Now, let's discuss the market value of the 1953D Monticello Jefferson nickel. As of today, coins in uncirculated condition can fetch upwards of $130,000, while those with unique toning, such as the black color condition, can command significantly higher prices, sometimes even reaching $290,000 or more. Depending on the quality and collector interest, the value of this coin can fluctuate based on market demand and collector preferences. Rarity plays a crucial role, and as more collectors seek out unique pieces for their collections, the prices may continue to rise. It's also essential to get your coins appraised by a professional to understand their true worth. If you're looking to add a 1953D Jefferson nickel in black color condition to your collection, here are a few tips. First, always check the coin's condition before purchasing. Look for signs of wear, scratches, or cleaning, as these can impact its value. Using a magnifying glass can help you identify subtle details and imperfections that might not be visible to the naked eye. Additionally, investing in proper storage solutions, like coin holders or albums, will help preserve the condition of your coins and protect them from environmental factors. In conclusion, the 1953 Monticello Jefferson nickel with a D mint mark is more than just a piece of currency, it's a testament to American history and numismatic artistry. Its rarity in a unique black color condition makes it a sought-after item among collectors and a potential investment for the future. Next up, the 1958 version without a mint mark. This particular coin is not just a piece of change, it's a slice of history and an intriguing investment opportunity in today's market. We'll explore its background, the significance of its condition, and why it holds substantial value. First, let's take a quick look at the Jefferson nickel itself. Minted from 1938 to 2003, this 5-cent piece was designed by Felix Schlag and features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his home, Monticello, on the reverse. The 1958 nickel is part of the series that was struck in nickel, which is an alloy made primarily of copper and nickel. However, during World War II, some nickels were made of silver to conserve metal for the war effort. Now, let's focus on the 1958 nickel. Unlike some of its contemporaries, the 1958 nickel was struck without a mint mark, indicating that it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. While many might overlook this year in the Jefferson series, it's important to understand that the condition of the coin plays a crucial role in its market value today. When we talk about coin condition, we often use terms like very good or fine. The 1958 Jefferson nickel in very good condition shows noticeable wear, but the key features, including Jefferson's portrait and Monticello, are still discernible. Collectors look for details like the outline of Jefferson's hair and the structure of Monticello on the reverse. A coin in this condition typically exhibits a light brown or grayish patina, which gives it character. What makes the 1958 Jefferson nickel particularly intriguing is its rarity in higher grades. Although millions were minted, many have succumbed to wear and tear over the decades. Finding one in very good condition is less common than you might think. So, what's the market value? Well, as of today, a 1958 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in very good condition can be valued anywhere from $590,000, depending on the collector's market and demand. However, if you happen to find one that is in exceptional condition, the value could rise significantly, possibly reaching into the double digits. Now, let's discuss market trends. Coin collecting is a dynamic hobby and investment strategy. The value of coins can fluctuate based on collector interest, historical significance, and market conditions. The 1958 Jefferson nickel may not be the most famous coin, but it has potential due to its historical context and the general appeal of Jefferson nickels among collectors. For those looking to invest, Keeping an eye on coin auctions and collector shows is a good strategy. As the coin community grows and more collectors enter the market, even lesser-known coins like the 1958 nickel may see an uptick in value. In summary, the 1958 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is a fascinating piece of history that holds significant value for collectors, especially in very good condition. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting, this coin offers a glimpse into the rich tapestry of American coinage. Next up, the 1964 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. What makes this particular nickel special? Let's explore its history, features, and why it holds significant market value today. First, let's talk about the coin's history. The Monticello Jefferson nickel was first minted in 1938, featuring a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, on the obverse side. The reverse side showcases an image of Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate. This design has remained iconic and has been beloved by collectors for generations. By 1964, the U.S. Mint was still producing these nickels, but a significant change was on the horizon. The coin was made primarily from a blend of copper and nickel, but prior to this, nickels were often produced with silver content, especially during World War II. Although the 1964 nickel does not contain silver, it still holds a unique place in numismatic history. Now, let's examine the features of the 1964 Monticello nickel without a mint mark. The coin has a diameter of 21.21 mm and a weight of 5 grams. On the obverse, you'll find the famous profile of Thomas Jefferson, with the inscription Liberty and the year 1964 directly below. Turning the coin over, we see Monticello prominently displayed. The reverse also includes the words E pluribus unum and the denomination, 5 cents. What's particularly interesting about this coin is its striking design and its place in American history, representing values of freedom and democracy. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. The 1964 nickel without a mint mark, particularly in very good condition, is considered quite rare. Coins in very good condition typically exhibit some wear, with the main features still visible but showing signs of circulation. For collectors, this specific condition can significantly affect the coin's value. So, what's the market value of the 1964 Monticello Jefferson nickel in very good condition? Today, this nickel can command a price ranging from $70,000. However, if the coin is in exceptionally fine or uncirculated condition, it can fetch much higher prices, sometimes upwards of $80,000 or even more, depending on demand and collector interest. For those of you interested in collecting, here are a few tips to ensure you get the most out of your Monticello nickels. First, always examine your coins under good lighting, using tools like magnifiers to check for details in the design. Look for any signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration, as these factors can impact the coin's value. Second, consider storing your coins properly. Using coin holders or albums can protect your collection from environmental damage. And lastly, do some research. There are plenty of resources online and in print to help you understand the market better and find potential buyers if you ever decide to sell. So there you have it, a closer look at the 1964 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark and its significant value in today's market. Next up, the 1963 Jefferson nickel is part of a long-running series that pays tribute to Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. Designed by Felix Schlag, this nickel features a portrait of Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, his iconic Virginia home, on the reverse. This particular coin does not bear a mint mark, indicating that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which was the original mint for the United States. It's important to note that the absence of a mint mark is relatively common for coins produced in Philadelphia during this time, but this particular nickel stands out due to its striking yellow color condition. Now, let's talk about what makes this 1963 nickel particularly rare: its yellow color condition. Typically, Jefferson nickels exhibit shades of silver gray or light copper, but a nickel that has developed a notable yellowish tint is quite exceptional. This coloration can result from various factors, including the chemical reactions of the metals in the coin with environmental elements over time. Made primarily from a mix of copper and nickel, The 1963 Jefferson nickel was intended to be durable. However, coins can change color due to oxidation or other chemical reactions. Collectors often find these unique colorations fascinating as they add character and uniqueness to the piece. So, what's the market value of this rare 1963 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in yellow color condition? The current value can vary significantly based on its condition and how collectors perceive its uniqueness. As of now, well-preserved examples of this coin in standard conditions can fetch around $360,000. However, coins in exceptional condition, particularly those with unique colorations like this yellow one, have been known to reach prices as high as $590,000 or more at auctions. In some instances, certain rare sales have even exceeded $600,000, especially if they are authenticated and graded by professional coin grading services. If you're interested in adding this particular nickel to your collection or are simply curious about numismatic investing, here are a few tips. First, always examine coins under good lighting. The unique colorations can be difficult to see in poor light. Secondly, consider getting your coins graded by a reputable service. A professional grade can significantly enhance your coin's market value. Lastly, stay updated on market trends. Joining numismatic forums or groups can provide valuable insights and help you make informed decisions. In conclusion, the 1963 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, especially in a rare yellow color condition, is a fascinating piece of numismatic history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, coins like these offer not only financial value but also a glimpse into the past. In conclusion, the 1963 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, especially in a rare yellow color condition, is a fascinating piece of numismatic history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, coins like these offer not only financial value but also a glimpse into the past. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more exciting content on rare coins. Until next time, keep collecting and exploring the rich history behind every coin.